If you're not checking petrol prices with this, you're wasting hundreds of dollars every single week. Petrol is one of the biggest expenses that you will have when you travel around Australia. But a lot of people do not realize that petrol prices can change massively between petrol stations that are just a few minutes away. My name is Arnie and I've been traveling Australia for more than 4 years. And I've worked in agriculture, hospitality, construction and mining. And in this video, I'll show you 3 apps that will help you save money while you travel in Australia, that show you the cheapest fuel around you in real time. And once you start using them, you cannot go back. So let me show you. The first app that we have is Fuel Map Australia. So we open it, and then what you can see here is a map of all the different petrol stations that you have in the area. Then you can use this to filter by the type of fuel that you have. So for example, I have 95, and then you will be able to see all the petrol stations around and you can find the cheapest one. Then what you can do, for example, is to press in it, and then you can see more details. So it will show you when was last registered. So for example, in this one, today was the last register that someone put it in the app. This is an app that everyone, when you go to a petrol station, you can come here and put the new price, or I'm not sure if the petrol stations do it. And then if you see that someone put today this price, it's pretty much guaranteed that this is an accurate price. Then you have to be careful with the ones that are in red. These ones in red, it means that they haven't been updated in so long, so you should not trust them. And then you can filter by 91, 95, 98, diesel, LPG, which is liquefied petrol gas. It's a special type of fuel that some cars have in a double tank. My old 4-wheel drive had it, and it was a bit cheaper. So you can really use these to find the best places around you. And you will see that sometimes there's even 10 cents, 20 cents of difference between one petrol station and another that it's maybe 2 or 5 minutes away. Also put here list on the left, and you can see which one is the cheapest one and what is the distance around you. So for example, sort by cheapest. Here I can see that this one that it's 11 kilometers away from me, it's the cheapest one. So I can press here and then I can go navigate and it will trigger Google Maps or Apple Maps or whatever maps you have. Then here, if you press update, you can put the new price if it changed. If you go to the petrol station and it's different, you can put here the new price. So it helps everyone else using the app. And this is one of the 2 main apps that people use in Australia to check petrol prices. Then the second one that people use is Petrol Spy. And the concept is exactly the same. It's just 2 different apps. So it comes down to, so at the end of the day, it's just preference. Just that the way that they filter and the map layout is different. So here in this one, you can filter here on the left. Maybe this one, I like it a bit more because there's less stuff. In the other one it was full of shit. And you can filter here by the type of fuel, and then here it also has a similar function of the other one. If you press the 3 lines, the 3 dots, it will be able to filter by price. So it's the same as before that said cheapest or the distance. Then here in the graphs you can see the graph of the prices, and because we had the war recently, like the prices have gone crazy. But the price used to be constant and consistent for a very long time, but now because of the Iran war everything has gone crazy. And in this one, you can also get some premium subscription. I guess it's to remove these ads on the bottom, but it is not really necessary at all. So I would not get it. So at the end of the day, it comes down to which one do you like the most for the layout, this one or the other one. This one also has the graphs here, so it's pretty much the same. And logbook, in this one, you can also put, when you refill fuel, you can put it here. So then you can keep track of how much fuel you're spending on a road trip, how many kilometers you're doing, how much fuel you're spending per kilometers, etc. And here in history, you will be able to see everything that you've put in the app. Then related with this of tracking costs, there's an app that a friend showed me one time that it's called My Car, where you can put here as well all the petrol every time that you refill. You can put also how many kilometers the car has, the service as well. So every time that you do some kind of mechanic stuff, you can put it here, refuel, etc. So some people that like to track everything, this app is really useful because you can put here all the stuff that it's car related. So at the end of the day, you will be able to see how much you spent on a certain type of car. And here then in statistics, you will be able to see all the different things, the fuel, the cost, how many kilometers you've done. But yeah, it's a bit of an overkill for most people. You don't need all this stuff, but some people, they like to know exactly. So then when they sell the car, they can kind of sell it at a similar price of all the money that they spent in the car. So this one, it's a bit of less useful than the other ones in the day-to-day, but if you like to keep track of stuff, for sure, definitely download it and use it. So next time that you need to fill up, don't just go to the closest petrol station. Just check these apps first. It literally takes you 10 seconds, but it can save you hundreds of dollars over time. You're traveling around Australia, this is a no-brainer. But knowing all of this doesn't really matter if you're not able to get jobs easier in order to cover your costs to travel around Australia. So watch this video next where I explain the best tools and maps that will help you find jobs reliably so you can smash those 88 days as quickly and easily as possible.